I'm Tactical Pascal, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all safe and well. With yesterday's Supercarrier release, I thought I might as well jump on the bandwagon and do a video on it. This is my first ever Case 3 recovery on the carrier, or the Supercarrier rather, and it's basically me flying and trying to land on it. You'll notice throughout the video that there are mistakes made. I don't have the FCS page and the right MFD, etc. What I have done is tune in the correct TACAN and ICLS, and I've tried to fly towards the carrier as best I can. Now, as it's my first approach using the Supercarrier, I wasn't entirely sure with all the comms etc. that are going on because I've done none of the tutorials. I literally jumped in and thought, can we land on the boat first time?
305. Commencing. State 8.5. Altimeter 29.93.
Radar contact 17 miles. Expect final bearing 2990. 305. Switch approach.
So all I'm doing at this point is flying towards the TACAN indication that I've got on the HSI page on the left hand side and listening into the communications from the carrier.
0 knots. Approach. Final bearing 2990. 305. 305. Platform. 30 knots. Roger.
So as I start to get a bit closer, I'm going to put the speed brake out, bleed off the speeds. I need to come left a bit to intercept the ILS approach path, but for the moment we're just flying steady towards that carrier. I can already see way off in the distance the green light at the back of the boat that's flashing, telling me that I need to come left for lineup. So the boat's got contact on me at 7 miles. I'm going to start to think about dropping the gear, dropping the hook, dropping the flaps when I'm at approach speeds, and then watching the ball like a hawk.
Fly bullseye. 30 knots. Final radar contact 6 miles.
Now, the addition of the lights in the back of the carrier is a great help. So you can see that flashing red light. That tells me I'm too far to the left, so I need to bring it more to the right for lineup. And of course now I've got the ICLS cross on my HUD.
30 knots. Concur. Fly mode 2.
Throughout this, you're going to see how high I am approaching the boat, and you can see that the ICLS is telling me I need to fly down. I don't really spot that until much later on.
30 knots. Approaching glide path. 305.
The manoeuvre there is just to try and get me lined up on centerline. I'm a little bit high still. I need to start to correct very soon, otherwise I'm going straight in at the back of the boat or straight over the top of it and going around, which I don't want to do. So the new overlays just appeared on the left hand side there above the left MFD. That's a great new visual aid, especially if you're playing in VR, so you can spot the meatball. As you can see, I can't see it because I'm too high at the moment. The little glance there was just to make sure I had put my gear down, and I'm going to start correcting nose down a little bit here, or trimming nose down a little bit, so I'm going to get into the proper approach. I'm on speed, however, I'm way above the glide slope. The orange light in the back of the boat tells me that I'm on centerline, so I shouldn't need too much adjustments left and right. So I finally managed to intersect the correct glide slope, so I can see the meatball there on the left hand side, and I'm going to use that as I continue my approach to the back of the boat. Once again, my first case 3 recovery on the Supercarrier.
305, Hornet ball, 8.1.
Roger ball, 23 knots down the angle. Fly the ball.
So there we go, a cheeky wee 3-wire after a terrible approach, to be honest. It proves that anyone can get lucky when approaching the carrier. I'm going to be practicing this much more. The new Supercarrier is out. I've not played it enough to give you a full and honest review of it, but for the moment it certainly looks like it's going to be something I'm going to be using a lot. With that being said, Tactical Pascale, out.